Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Florida International Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Sam Houston Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the FIU Panthers offense will get the first swing of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David.
No, and oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. It's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
That's a great job in the back end in coverage. They knew coming into today that they were going to be challenged by this group of wide receivers, and they knew they were going to have to be able to run stride for stride with them and make plays. They weren't able to get pressure on that last one, but because of the coverage of the back end, they come away with the pick.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And it's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, man, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Takes the easy one to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw it again. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 7 over East Carolina.
Going up top on first down.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like you.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab outside. It's Bean. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
As a play caller, you feel confident throwing this out to the perimeter against zone coverage when you have that kind of timing and chemistry that this quarterback and receiver do. You saw it on that one.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. He lets one fly deep. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. He's back to throw on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Coming after him. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. FIU pushing tempo.
17-yard line. Second down coming up.
On second down, wants to throw it. Using the quick game. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 28 over East Carolina. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Stopped after making the catch. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Really good run there on third down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his back in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to him. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs. Get him, got some room headed to the goal line. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move, trying to get the late score. They're bringing heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, we always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Hot out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They'll give it to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Number 60 in punt formation to kick it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They stop him right on the edge of the red zone, a pickup of 5 to the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? This is a 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the connection, and they get nothing here in the first possession of overtime.
Well, they couldn't come up with it there on 4th down in overtime, so now their defense comes onto the field, and a lot of pressure on this defense now to keep the O out of the end zone.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Pulls and fires complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.